Okay, so I woke up to seeing a lot of dragging on Harrison Gwamnishu. A lot of people have called him out bitterly. A lot of people have said a lot of things, called him a lot of names, insinuated a lot of things. See, my own view is what I'm going to say about this whole thing. And I wish that this video gets to Harrison. And I also wish that this video gets massive shares so that a lot of people can know how to handle some sensitive matters, because I'm going to come in both ways to this whole thing. You see, first thing is we must understand that every man is a human being and no man is perfect. Once we understand the imperfection of man, we know that it's sooner than later, one day, that man will do something that will prove that he is still a man. Okay? Now, we know how much we love Very Dark Man. We know how much we have always, looked up to him, the things he do, and the things he will still do. Just recently, he had, fracas with Jollof. I know that he must regret that action of fighting with Jollof inside the airplane. Not that normally he wouldn't have loved to have the physical combat with him, but that regret he had was that, oh, I suppose not to have done it inside the plane, because some persons, need to meet up appointments, some have medical reasons and they need to meet up medical appointments. So that was his regret. And that proves that every man, at times we act or do things that will still prove that we're a man. But one thing is certain, that once you do this thing or cross this line, man up, explain yourself, apologize, and life will have to move on. Today, it doesn't change the fact, okay, that fight happened before the cleaning, okay, and he never stopped it. The cleaning was still very massive because Very Dark Man came out, explained his own version, apologized to the airline, apologized to the passengers on board, so on and so forth. Now, back to what I was saying about, Harrison. Please, Nigerians, Harrison Gwamnishu is a human being. He's not a demigod. At times we, approach this whole situation, in such a way that it makes us get too emotionally, involved in it. And at some point, it's like we're trying to make the person a god. This person is still a human being and he's bound to make mistakes. And probably maybe if this past event that happened went on fine, we will still sing his praise. Okay? So Nigerians, I want to first of all appeal to you. One is that Harrison is a human being and he is bound to make mistakes. And if we understand that that same person that is always doing something we love, and that person does something we don't like, or the approach to what he did was not too cool with us, we can also correct with love, knowing that this person has done so much for humanity. Okay, that's one part of it. And let me come to you, Harrison. You see, the burden you carry on your shoulders are so heavy. I can understand the risk. I can't even imagine how you do these things. I don't know how you manage to do it. Honestly, at some point I said, God, they create shower. Imagine someone risking his life every day and day, getting into the bush, the forest, just to save people, track bandits, kidnappers, and the rest of it. What you do is quite commendable. Me, I know if you do them, and I'm sure a lot of people, we still won't do it, no matter how much you want to pay them. But thank you for what you have been doing. Now, but that doesn't stop, we trying to correct you or advise you. Okay, which I am sure if you see this video is coming from a heart that hugs and a heart that also corrects. Okay, now please, I want, when you see this video, I want you to pick this advice that I'm going to give you, or rather I'm giving you in this video. One, you must understand that you cannot save the world. Nobody will. All right, you can only do your part, and understanding that you deal with human beings. I know that what you do, most of the things you people do, the information there are highly classified. I understand. But a lot of people, that's why sometimes you need to understand, people are, have layman's thinking. And when they don't understand things the way you understand it, it's going to confuse them the more. And that is why it's always okay. You try to, bring them to speed a little bit so that they know that this is the way this works. Okay? Even though, yeah, you want to keep the rest of the information, but those ones you know that should it blow out of proportion, that they will not understand. I feel that you let them know, because it is still, even though you want to save someone, it is still the person's life, and the person must accept to be saved before you save such a person. So even though you want to help someone, it is also this thin line that you need to bring the person up to speed, to let the person know, this is how this is going to play out. Or are you cool with it? This is how we do it. Or is that okay? Now, it's been alleged that the 20 million naira given to you to give these guys, that you pulled some money out of it, about 5 point something million, okay, which may be part of the process. I don't know, okay. And when this thing happened, I feel that they have all the right, no matter what, to come out to talk the way they are talking now, because do you understand? So if with the level of pressure they have been into raising that money and the rest of it, it doesn't, you see, a lot of people have saved more with a very small amount of money in place, let alone 20M. So I really don't blame them, even though, yeah, they might have overused their statement, but they are in pain, and they are the one wearing the shoe, and they know how it pinches them. And because they were kept in limbo, nobody actually explained to them how this process works. So expect the way they are reacting to it. Okay? So I feel that this thing you do, no matter whoever that is involved, let them know at least 80% of how this thing works. Because to me, I feel this is risky. Okay, pulling out that money is risky. Because some people, sometimes these bandits, they're on drugs. Some of these kidnappers, they take substances. It might even make them want to pull the trigger. Like, okay, when I feel say una wise, Abi, when I teach you a lesson, if you even pull that trigger, and now those people, family member, they involved, and now them go feel the pain, now them go dig that 6 feet. You understand me, Abi? So I feel that in as much as when you do these things, you need to carry people along a little bit, even though you don't owe Nigerians or the rest of other people, anything, but those people that are directly involved, they should be able to know that this is how this game works. Okay, so that if anything goes south, nobody will blame you. If you come out to and say, okay, I told them that this is the way this works, and we all agreed. If it is possible, let them be signing papers. If it is possible, let the family of the victims sign papers with you, that before just like when operation want to be conducted, on a wife, the husband signs, or on a husband, the wife signs, as the case may be, so that the doctors will exonerate themselves should anything go south. So I feel that in as much as you do these things, it's like something you can no longer control. Helping people is something you cannot stop. But you must also protect your integrity and protect yourself. Because Nigerians don't care. People no send. They fit sing your praise today. Tomorrow, now your downfall, everybody go they cry, they scream. So if this video gets to you, I don't really know about them. I feel that if this video gets to you, you should pick one thing that I've said on this video and apply it. We still love what you do. I, for one, will not stop thanking you for the ones you have done. We no go just say because we don't bait child, we go throw away, as we won't throw away water, we'll carry bait and we'll go throw away the child join. Alright, we still need to understand that this guy has paid his dues and he has done well for the nation. So Nigerians, please, we can do better.